I'm Johan Reyneke. I come from a small family farm in Stellenbosch, which is the sort of wine hub of South Africa. I'm one of very few and the only, one of very few organic wineries in South Africa, and I'm the only certified biodynamic producer.
Okay.
Which means that we farm the farm according to biodynamic principles and the wines are made accordingly. So no yeast is added, no acidity, nothing. It's essentially just the grapes and thyme.
Okay.
Try and make it in as natural process as possible.
Yep.
We make 6 wines in total. We make 3 reds and 3 whites. I would say, if I look at these guys, this one over here, the Sauvignon Blanc, we're going to taste today as well. It's a Sauvignon Blanc from decomposed granitic soils. It's in the Polka Hills, which is a sort of a sub-appellation of Stellenbosch. If you stand in this vineyard and you look down the valley to your left, you see the town of Stellenbosch. If you look to the right, you see False Bay, the ocean.
Wow.
If you look over your right-hand shoulder, you'll see the silhouette of Table Mountain in the background, just to give you an idea where it is.
Okay.
The vineyards face sort of easterly, northeasterly and southeasterly, being in the southern hemisphere, being the cooler slopes.
Okay.
The soil is not particularly rich, so the yields are not that high. We're looking at a maximum of about 6 tons per hectare.
Okay.
And I think, the wines are handcrafted. I think the fact that it is farmed biodynamically and wild yeast ferment gives a unique profile to the wine.
Yeah.
The Sauvignon in particular is not a typical New World Sauvignon Blanc with the reductive flavors.
Right.
Instead of the greenness or the asparagus or the gooseberries or turned peas, there's more a hint of sort of lime and flowers. It's a bit modest on the nose, but it's got a lovely palate, a bit of length, very nice food wine.
Okay, yeah.
The one on the right is a Chenin Blanc from a old vineyard for South African standards. In our country, we often replace vineyards when they're about 25 years old.
Okay.
When the yields start dropping, this vineyard is about 50 years old. It's really old. The yields are low, about 2 to 3 tons per hectare.
Wow.
I would say very rich, concentrated wine.
Yeah.
Notes of honey, honeysuckle. Very nice wine. Lots of depth to it.
Yes. And this wine, will this age a little while?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is a 08. We're now going to drink it tonight in 2011.
Okay.
And it's still got a good 5 years or so to go.
And how will that change? How will the wine change?
I think the wine opens up a bit. One could almost decant it at this stage.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it just generally softens out and becomes more elegant and delicate over time.
Okay.
But very nice food wine as well.
Yeah.
And then this one is the Cornerstone. It is a red varietal blend.
Okay.
Predominantly Cabernet Sauvignon, a bit of Shiraz, a bit of Merlot as well.
Okay.
It is probably the wine we sell most of from Reyneke.
Right.
We sell it anywhere from Sweden to Brazil, so it's quite flexible in the different palates that enjoy it.
Yeah.
The name Cornerstone is special to me. I started as a farm laborer. And I have a lot of respect for the people who work in the vineyards, and I see them as the cornerstone of the business or the foundation of the house.
Yeah.
So the specific wine is named Cornerstone, and it pays for the bonds on the farm worker houses, and will send the first farm girl, Alzan, to university next year.
Oh, really? That's amazing.
So it's a wine with a story as well.